The best of the best are on display here in Vernon Hills tonight. It is time for the NIHL All-Star festivities. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Glacier Ice Arena here in Vernon Hills for the first of 5 NIHL All-Star games on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. Alongside my partner for tonight's ride is Jarek Rubel. My name is Aaron Schellen, and we will get things started here with the Squirt 10U Premier Select All-Star matchup. So just get this out of the way right out of the chute is the team that is in white and yellow. They're going to be known as Team White because we do not have team names for these. And then down to our left, you got your darker jerseys. That's going to be Team Black. So that's how we're going to differentiate one team from the other this evening. So let's talk a little bit about how these players were picked, how they were selected. We'll take a look at who's going to be coaching them. We'll get into the actual rosters, the national anthem, and then we'll play some hockey. So the players were nominated by their clubs, and the selection for the All-Star team was made up of a committee made up of hockey directors from the NIHL Premier Select clubs and a NIHL executive board. So nominated by the team, then the executive board put the teams together based on those nominations. Our 10U, 12U, and 14U teams, which are all the games you're going to see here on the North Rink this evening. The 16 and 18U games are over on the South Rink. Those games are being broadcast by my partner, Eric Willowite. Those are also on the NIHL TV network on Facebook. So you can kind of dual stream here. You know, pull up the 10U game on your computer, pull up the 16U game on your phone, and watch them both. The 10U, 12U, and 14U teams will be coached by visiting coaches representing 4 of the 5 Illinois AAA clubs. This will afford those coaching the opportunity to interact with NIHL's best of the best. At the same time, the players will be able to showcase their skills to coaches at the next higher level of play. Those teams are Chicago Mission, the Reapers, Team Illinois, and the Windy City Storm. The 16 and 18U teams will be led by staff from the juniors clubs, the Chicago Cougars, the Chicago Crush, and the Peoria Mustangs, as well as ACHA clubs, Lewis University, Roosevelt University, and Northern Illinois University. So that's kind of how we got to where we are right now. And beginning of this first game could be a little choppy because we're kind of feeling out how this pregame is going to go. There is going to be a national anthem. They aren't going to be announcing the players, so I'm going to do that for you right now. So let's start with the home team, which I think is, I'm assuming it's the team, the away team is going to be the black team. I'm trying to get the numbers here sorted out. So to our left for the away team, the black team, representing Northbrook will be Carter Hochschild, Jake Vanderplas, Gabe Harris. Representing the Winnetka Warriors will be number 2, Ben Andrews, Teresa Huber, Connor Richard, and Cam Akai. Representing Rockford will be Cameron Daly, Miles Vanderwall, and Jager Guffey. Representing the Stallions, Gavin Snyder, Henry Arceano, Holden Kensick. And representing the home Vernon Hill Ice Dogs, Brendan Bertucci, Stanislav Labarenko, and Jack Brueggemann. Now on the other side, down to our right, which are the home team. They are in white and yellow, so bear with me here. Hopefully we don't make mistakes there. As you got the yellow team and the white team are considered, and the white jerseys are considered your home team. Representing the Vernon Hill Ice Dogs, Lucas Katona, Alex Katona, and Gunnar McFerrin. Representing Rockford will be Jackson Alderks, Rafe Gilbler, Carson Baxter, and Cash Casalina. Representing Northbrook for the home team will be Ali Anderson and Cash Jacob. Representing the Winnetka Warriors will be Lachlan Vint, Drew Akai. So Cam and Drew on opposite sides of things here tonight. And Jack Linehan. And representing the Stallions for the home team will be Lucas Larman, Aubrey Abdul Alim, Tyson Goldman, and Theo LaBelle. So those are your rosters for the home and away. And look at that. Perfect timing by me.
Quite literally
perfect timing for me. The teams are going to line up. We're going to do the national anthem, and then we'll talk a little bit more here about what's going to be going on here this evening in Vernon Hills. So apparently they are going to do player announcements. We were told this was not happening. I know you probably couldn't hear much. It's hard to hear the overhead PA here on this rank, but that is your away team down to our left, made up of Winnetka, Rockford, the Ice Dogs, Northbrook, and the Chicago Stallions. They'll announce the home team down to our right. And there is your home team, the white team, here this evening. And Jarek, we're going to do the national anthem here, but I want to get your thoughts on how they split up these teams. You got players from the same team competing against each other. I want to get your thought after the anthem. All right, and we are, I think, finally ready for some all-star hockey. And yeah, Jerica, I want to get your thoughts. A 5-team Squirt 10U Premier Select League, so it's hard to split it up, north and south, or the 1 seed and the 6 seed. But I kind of dig it. I kind of like seeing teammates going up against each other here.
That's exactly what I was going to add into it. I think it's very well done because, at the end of the day, the All-Star Game is supposed to be about having fun. You earned your spot here at the end of the season, and I think it's cool that you get to go head-to-head with some of your teammates. We got some siblings going toe-to-toe here in this one. So I think it's really well done between the NIHL organization and, all the ownership here and, what they've done for these kids in this All-Star tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I will tell you right off the bat that each team has players that are doubled up with certain numbers. So if it takes me a second to identify which number 6 or which number 4, that is why. So we are underway, and that is Drew Akai with the puck down low. Loses it to Brendan Bertucci of the Ice Dogs. Brendan backhands it forward, knocked away from him. Kept in down low by the white team. Battle behind the net. That will be Akai again. Akai out in front, and the save is made right off the bat. And we're going to see if we can get a number on that. Starting goalie for the black team is... The save's made there. We'll try to get the number. It's number 33. That's not Winnetka. That's Jack Brueggemann down there, I believe, number 33 for the Ice Dogs getting the start here. My guess is we'll probably see 1 goalie per period. So Brueggemann down to our left, and to our right is Rafe Gibler of Rockford getting the start in his white and blue.
Wonder if he's related to Kimmy Gibler from Full House back in the day.
I doubt it. Puck is cleared out by the white team out to center ice, tipped forward. That is Cash Jacob down low. He centers it on the stick of Akai. Shot in. Save made by Brueggemann right off the bat. Centering feed, and Brueggemann has to make the save there. Coming out the other side here is that is the white team. And again, you got the yellow jerseys as part of the what's considered the home team here. So white and yellow jerseys are home. Everything else is considered road.
Aaron, I got a trick for you. You're a Bruins guy. You got to think 1 alternate jersey and the regular home jersey.
Yeah, no, that's I got it. That shot whistles wide of Brueggemann into that far corner, and the black team gets it out to center ice. Tipped forward that's Teresa Huber, the green of the Winnetka Warriors, number 6. There's 2 number 6s out there. Cameron Daly for Rockford and Teresa Huber for Winnetka. Coming out with it now is the white team. That's the player knocked down in the near corner. It's Carson Baxter was knocked down on the stick now of Lachlan Vint. Vint walks in, fires the wrist shot, save made by Brueggemann. Puck cleared up, but not out. Second opportunity, kept in again by the white team. Shot in, and Brueggemann this time holds on with the glove.
Yeah, Brueggemann getting tested early here, able to keep a couple shots out of the net. Already 4 shots on goal here for the white team. So able to stand tall here early on.
So both number 6s are out there right now for the away team. Cameron Daly, the forward for Rockford, in the black and blue jerseys, and Teresa Huber in the green of the Winnetka Warriors. Puck tipped in. Brueggemann is forced to make the right pad save, thrown over to the far side. Kept in, back to the point. Number 6 in white, that's Allie Anderson. So there's 3 number 6s out on the ice right now. This is a broadcaster's nightmare. Cleared back around to the far side where Allie Anderson for Northbrook able to keep it in. Kept in at the far point, and now the black team will skate out with it, thrown forward into the offensive zone. Allie Anderson down there, a pair of 6s. That's Anderson and Cameron Daly down low. Pinned up against the glass. Skated out by the white team. Flipped out to center ice. Teammate to teammate there. Nice feed looking ahead for, I believe that's Tyson Goldman. But back comes the black team. Shot in. Save made by Gibler. That was a tough shot. Gibler took that off the right shoulder, I think. Tyson Goldman overskates it. Played out into center ice. It's Cash Jacob as it knocked away. Back to Tyson Goldman, though. Tries to split the double team and can't. Behind the net with it now is the black team. Thrown forward to Cam Akai. Again, Cam and Drew playing on opposite sides of the ice here this evening. Tipped away by Jacob. Here comes Cash Jacob trying to catch the black team in a change. Jacob gets a shot on. Second shot goes wide of the net. Along the far half boards, back up to the point. Little stick work there by Lachlan Vint. Vint loses it, though. Puck comes out of the zone, goes back into the zone. Whistled down for an offsides.
Good end-to-end action here the last couple of minutes. Saw the first shot on goal here for Team Black just minutes ago. So they're able to get some rubber over on the goaltender, Rife Gibbler.
Draw is won by the white team. That's Cash Casalina. Casalina is in offside, so we'll do it again. 8:36 left to go. So they're playing 13-minute periods. The 10Us usually play 11, so they're playing 13s here. Draws one forward by Gavin Snyder. Snyder tries to skate through three white jerseys. Gavin forward for the Chicago Stallions. You mentioned those Boston Bruins colors. That's what the Stallions rock. They're black and gold. Out to center ice. Turned around and flung back towards the offensive zone. There's a battle for it in the neutral zone right in front of the white team bench. Over to Jack Linehan now. Linehan gets it forward. Collision in center ice, and that gives the black team a chance to regroup here. Little backhand pass forward by Brendan Bertucci, and it's cleared in by Vanderplas for Northbrook. Linehan now. Jack, defenseman for Winnetka, with some speed up ahead to Lachlan Vint. Vint takes it wide, loses it. Ben Andrews has it, is able to get it out to center ice as he goes for a change. It's Alex Katona now, the other number 8 for White. Alex, a member of the Ice Dogs. Little backhand feed, nicely done. Looking for Carson Baxter, just out ahead of him. Baxter has it down low now on his backhand. Off the back of the net, self-pass, centering feed, high slot area taken away by the black team. And Cameron Daly able to get that puck out to center ice. That was fancy stick work there by Alex Katona. High slot area is the black team. Shot in, score! That was, let's get a number there. That is number 33. That's Jager Guffey of Rockford. So we walked into the high slot area and just shot that one stick side about halfway up the net, and gives the black team a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, good shot there. You're able to get it right up over the glove side there of the netminder Gibbler, and the black team here with an early 1-0 advantage. 7 minutes left in the opening frame.
Yeah, so those first 4 shots of the period were by the white team, and here comes Aubrey Abdul-Aleem in, loses the puck. Abdul-Aleem looks to be in a bit of discomfort there. He's able to get up, though, and that's Tyson Goldman now walking in. Goldman shot in. It's a stick deflects wide. So you made the point, Jarek, that the white team had got the first 4 shots on goal and 5 of the first 6, but you look up and the black team leads 1-0. All it takes is that one, right?
That's the way hockey's played. It's like, I'm sure some of these kids even play the video game, and it's frustrating when you're playing the video game. You know, you're beating your friend. You got 10 shots, he's got 2, but at the end of the day, they're up 1-0 on the scoreboard.
Yep, so at 7:09 of the first period, Jager Guffey, a forward for Rockford, is able to beat Rafe Gibbler to the stick side and give the black team a 1-0 lead here. 6.5 minutes now left to go in the first period. Face off to the right of Jack Brueggemann. Draws one, deflects through the crease. On it, though, is Cam Akai. Akai has it behind the net. Scaled around. Black team tries to work it out. That is Akai again, able to get it out into center ice onto the stick of Jackson Aldirks. Jackson, a member of Rockford. Backhands it up. Trying to get it to Drew Akai, but it's knocked away from him. Stays in center ice. That's Cash Casalina now. Casalina takes it wide, rips the wrist shot. Hard wrist shot by Casalina. Save made by Brueggemann. Casalina got all of that one. Pass into the skates of Cam Akai. Cam's able to get it out to center ice. Collision right in front of the black team bench. And the black team has to recover in their own zone. Walking out, and that should be a hook. Are we going to have a call? We are. You don't get many penalties in all-star games, but that was pretty clear.
Yeah,
the hook there right in open ice.
I think you have to call that no matter what if you're the official. And here we have the white team going shorthanded for the first time here this evening.
Yeah, so they have 7 of the first 9 shots on goal here, yet they're down 1-0, and now they're shorthanded. See if the black team can take advantage and take a 2-0 lead here in the first period. Draws 1. We apologize for the gentleman walking right in front of the camera. I figured lining stuff up in the front row here would be enough to deter, but I guess not. Back to the point. Shot in from the point, deflects in. Save made, and out with it comes the white team. That's Carson Baxter. Baxter walks all the way through. Baxter in, shot, save. Rebound goes wide. Another backhand.
We got a board battle along the near line.
Puck is out to center ice here. The home team has the puck. They walk across the blue line, take it wide. That's Aubrey Abdul-Aleem. Or excuse me, that was Gunnar McFerrin. Again, 2 15s out there for the white team. Gunnar McFerrin of the Ice Dogs in white. Abdul-Aleem's in the yellow of the Stallions.
Good penalty kill here for Team White. They're just killing as much clock as they can at the moment.
And they're doing a great job. We had a couple of really good opportunities. Now that's Carson Baxter walking in, deflected wide. 46 seconds left on the power play. Puck squirts out into the paint area, taken back by the white team. Nice dangle by Katona. Katona over to Baxter. Baxter down low. Walks out of the corner with it. Looks like the white team is on the power play here. Tries the wraparound. Black team finally able to get the puck with a little bit of space out to center ice.
Got 30 seconds left to try and do something on this man advantage.
A lot of speed down the far side. Shot in. Save made by Rafe Gibbler.
So what an effort here by Team White on this penalty kill.
Yeah.
I mean, all the action's been down here on this side to our left.
Hey, like I said, it looked like the white team was on the power play there as they had 3 or 4 really solid opportunities on the man advantage.
Now you got 16 seconds here for the team in the dark jerseys to try and get something with this man advantage.
It's Brendan Bertucci on the draw, a member of the hometown Ice Dogs. Back to the point. That was over to Abdul-Aleem, misses him down low. That's Bertucci again. Bertucci down below the red line, has it on his backhand, gets it back to the point to Arciano. I'll get it right one of these times. Henry Arciano of the Stallions is able to clear it in deep. Kept in at the point as one of the white defenders fell down. Down low, that's Jackson Aldurks now behind the net on his backhand. Power plays up. Puck kept in at the far half boards by the black team. White team tries to backhand it forward. Kept in there by Cam Akai. Akai throws it down. Centering feed, aerial pass. That's a tough play there in the crease, and the white team will come out with it. That's Jacob. Cash Jacob for Northbrook. Gets it over to Tyson Goldman. Shot in, save made. The puck sitting right on the red line. It comes out. There's a shot, right pad save that time by Brueggemann. A couple of big saves by Brueggemann, flashing that right leather, but that puck was sitting right on the goal line.
Yeah, it was. Remember that moment in this game if this finishes as a 1-goal score.
That puck is cleared down the length of the ice for an icing with 2:47 left to go. 1-0, the black team with the lead. Jager Guffey with a goal at the 7:09 mark of the first period, and the white team maybe taking a little bit of momentum off of that PK here offensively as they put together a really nice shift after they killed that power play. Puck comes out, stayed in the zone. They were able to keep it in. That's Abdul-Aleem on the stick of Drew Akai. Akai not able to play it cleanly. The black team gets it out to center ice. Tipped away. Going after it is Jake Vanderplas, number 16 in blue. Jake, a member of Northbrook. And I think you have a little bit of confusion there, as you can see Aubrey Abdul-Aleem, number 15 in yellow, was down by the faceoff dot. And that's one of the issues when you have a team that's in yellow that's technically on your team.
Right.
I don't think that the white team skater saw Abdul-Aleem as a teammate, saw him as an opponent, and took that puck across the blue line for an offsides. Moving forward with it now, Gavin Snyder behind the net with it. Katona. It's Vanderplas. Battle for it down low, taken away nicely by the white team. They play it up ahead, get it out to center ice. Cross the red line, cross ice pass over to Carson Baxter, gains the red line, tries to center it, knocked away. Gavin Snyder comes the other way with some time and space. 1:43, Snyder across the blue line. Goes through, Snyder walks in, shot save made by Gibbler. Puck is behind the net. And the white team just throw it up off the boards. It's kept in, though, by the black team, put towards the goal. Team white, team black battle for it right along the near boards. It was a collision right down in front of us, and the puck does squirt out to center ice. That is Alex Katona now. Katona across the blue line, trying to go 1-on-4, loses it. Backhanded out. Attempted self-pass there by Vanderplas. He does get the puck into the offensive zone. Taken away, though, by Team White. Last minute of play here in the first period. Allie Anderson for Northbrook behind her own net. She comes out with it, kind of whiffs on the pass. Down in the corner now. Helped by one of her teammates. Goes over to the far side, and that's Aubrey Abdul-Aleem up ahead now to his teammate. Tyson Goldman. Goldman tries to hit Cash Jacob, but just a little out of his way. Centering feed shot, and Goldman whiffed. He had a wide open net as Tyson Goldman found that puck right on his stick, just couldn't finish. Right at the red line. Black team has it. That's Jager Guffey, the game's goal scorer. Centering feed, nobody home, taken away by Goldman. Goldman coming out now with 9 seconds left, and we will have a whistle and an offsides.
So, Aaron, I'm getting tongue-tied here. So far in this first period, it feels like a lot of these, players here want to just skate right through the slot and just try and get a, shot from in between the circles. And something tells me that, after this first period's done, they're going to stay persistent with this, and somebody's going to break through trying to do that again.
Yeah, a lot of kind of cutbacks in between those face-off dots. That's Tyson Goldman again with 2-1, and that will do it for the first period. It was a fun first period. First of 5 hockey games here from the Glacier Ice Arena, and Team Black leads Team White here 1-0 going into period number 2. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, and Wisconsin. This is the 53rd season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL will partner with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of this season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, the NIHL president, or visit the website at nihil.info. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to check to catch these upcoming games. Thursday, January 12th, 7:30 p.m., Blackhawks take on the Colorado Avalanche. Saturday the 14th, they take on the Seattle Kraken. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. Looks like we're going to have a new goalie for the away team. That appears to be Gabe Harris from Northbrook down to our right. We'll get you the goalies for, looks like that's going to be number 50. That's one of the Stallions. It's Teo LaBelle, number 50 to our left in yellow. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to announce the Chicago Blackhawks High School Rivalry Series has entered its final month with 4 huge games featuring Fenwick versus Latin, Maine versus Waubonsee, Chicago North versus Highland Park, and Stevenson versus St. Viator. To see games, dates, times, and details, visit blackhawks.com/HS Rivalry Series. We're underway. Shot from the point. Blocked into the corner. Behind the net now. That's Alex Katona. I've called his name a whole bunch here in the first period. Just gets off, falls off of his stick. Teresa Huber comes the other direction with it, sticked away from her. And kicked forward by the home team. It's Jackson Aldirks, number 2, over to Katona again. Shot, and it goes wide.
Looked like it might have grazed off the crossbar.
Katona. And I apologize for the young folks standing right in front of the cameras. Not a whole lot we can do about it here, unfortunately. That's Cam Ackeye centering it. But Katona's the only one there. Alex Katona comes down one-on-one. Katona walks in, top of the faceoff dot. Centering feed. That shot deflects wide into that far corner. Katona again back to the point, gets underneath the skate with a stick of his D-man, who has to give chase. That's Jack Linehan, number 81, for Winnetka. Tipped away, and they're going to whistle, or not going to call offsides. It looked pretty clear offsides, but they're going to let the play go on. Cash Jacob now. Back to the other end. Allie Anderson. About 2 minutes gone here in the first period. Anderson up off the near boards, out to center ice, and I don't think that's going to have enough to get all the way down. No, it doesn't. Coming out with some speed. Number 7. We don't have a number 7 on our roster for the away team, so I'm not sure who that is. Makes a nice centering feed, though, and the save is made by LaBelle. That was off the stick of Vanderplas.
Great save there, point blank.
It's Carson Baxter now walks across the blue line. Baxter, high slot area, shot in, whistles it wide of the near post. Anderson tries to keep it in. She's able to. Flips it down deep. And the black team able to work it out to center ice. It's Cameron Daly. Daly flips it down deep. Vanderplas down there. Battling for it, throws it around to the far side. Daly will give chase again. Gets it back to the point to Miles Vanderwall. Vanderwall puts it towards the net, a bouncing puck in on LaBelle, and Teo's able to cover up for a whistle. So that's a good shot from the point, that bouncing kind of knuckle puck,
right,
and
exactly.
LaBelle able to cover up.
Yeah, no, you never know as a goaltender which way that thing's going to bounce. What's it? Because it was rolling on edge, too. It didn't bounce flat off the ice. That thing took a funny bounce, and luckily able to make the stop there.
9:57 left to go in the middle frame. 1-0 black team with the lead. That's Aubrey Abdul Aleem for the Stallions. Loses the puck. Stick to side. Now with it's Brendan Bertucci battling for it for the black team. Put out towards the center ice, out towards the neutral zone. Nice feed to Tyson Goldman. Goldman skates through a couple of defenders. It's going to get just away from him, though. Takes it below the red line. Bunch of speed. Comes out, gets it over to Katona. Katona twirls. Can't get the shot off, though. Goldman and Katona look like they've been playing together for a while out there. Abdul Aleem has it sticked away by Huber. Teresa Huber and Abdul Aleem battle for it, and eventually it's taken away by Bertucci. Brendan Bertucci of the Ice Dogs loses it to Goldman. Shot. It's going to go wide, but the save was made by Gabe Harris.
Well, both teams getting wholesale changes out on for some fresh bodies here. Got a lot of the Stallions hopping over the boards. Could count 4 black and gold sweaters.
Yeah, you see 3 for the the black team and 1 for the white team. Finds the stick of Arceano. Loses an edge. Is still able to get the puck to center ice. It's played forward to Gavin Snyder. Comes out to center ice. Arceano again, cross ice to his D partner, Holden Kensick. Those two probably pretty comfortable with each other back there on the blue line. That's good strategy in a game like this, right? Get a couple of teammates, back on that blue line who are comfortable playing with each other, that communication is there. And that's smart strategy. It's an all-star game. It's supposed to be fun, but that feels like a smart defensive strategy.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you wholeheartedly there.
Akai has the puck. Shot scored. Drew Akai roofed that one. Top shelf. And we're all nodded at one.
A beautiful shot, just like we saw with the opening goal for the black team earlier in this game, that just shot from the slot up over the glove to the top right corner. And that's how this game gets equalized at 1.
In the second period, at the 8:25 mark, gets this thing square. Drew Akai, just, you talked about it, that high slot area in between the faceoff dots, and put that one top corner, stick side high on Gabe Harris to get the game all square. White team now trying to get another opportunity. It's cleared in by Carson Baxter. Battle for it right in front of the white team bench. Skating backwards with it to give himself some time. Out with it. Again, that's number 7 in black, which I don't have. On the stick of number 6, Teresa Huber. Nice toe save made by LaBelle. Shot from the point, off the side of the net, behind the net, and out the other side. Trying to get a name on number 7 if I can. Plays for the Ice Dogs, I can tell you that much. Out the other way come the black team now. Stick work and offsides. That's Stanislav Labarenko, who's listed on our roster as number 27, actually number 7. So there we go. Quick change made.
There you go, Aaron. Got the good eyes.
Not really. It's what the glasses are for. I wouldn't be able to see it. Face off outside of the white team zone. White team able to get it up to center ice onto the stick of Tyson Goldman, who's looked really, really good for the white team here in the early going. I mean, they all look really good. That's why they're all-stars, right? But puck is cleared down low. It's Carter Hawkchild. On the stick now of Goldman behind the net. Goldman goes one way, then goes the other, now goes back the other, trying to lose the defense. Good help defense by the black team, not giving them anywhere to go with it. Players taken down in the corner. Black team able to get it out to center ice. We got a race for it. Little pass ahead. Self-pass. Cameron Daly trying to get it. Can't. Black team has to tag up. They do, and the white team comes the other way now. Battle along those far boards. Black team up and out to center ice. Tipped forward. Good defense by Allie Anderson with the stick work. Neutral zone play here in the second period. That's Alex Katona loses it. White team gets it back. Jackson Aldirks able to dump it in deep. Ben Andrews now. Over to the far side. Abdul Aleem takes it behind the net. Aubrey Abdul Aleem gets off of his stick. Top of the faceoff dot. Pass just finds a dark jersey though. Backhand pass forward. Nice look ahead. In comes the black team shot underneath the stick of underneath the glove of Teo LaBelle, and the white team comes the other direction. It's Drew Akai now. Akai up to Katona. Katona down low. Behind the net. Katona with some speed. Taking a tour of the offensive zone. Loses control of the puck, and it squirts out to center ice. Allie Anderson able to clear it in. Black team get it back out, though, as Holden Kensick dumps it down deep. Looking for Cameron Daly, who has it down low. Daly walks in, shot, tries to go short side. I think that hit the dasher. I don't think LaBelle had to make the save there. Along the near boards, it squirts out to center ice, and with some speed is Carson Baxter. Baxter walking in all alone. Baxter shot, save made by Gabe Harris as Baxter lost control of the puck, but didn't ever really look like he had complete control of the puck on that breakaway. But nonetheless, difficult save made by Gabe Harris, keeping this thing tied. Back to the point. That's Gunnar McFerrin. Double teamed by a pair of Winnetka Warriors over there. At 6-48, Teresa Huber and Cam Ackeye not able to get the puck away. Down low. Katona again. Short side shot. That hit the outside of the net, or did that hit the post and bounce over?
That's a good question. It looked like it might have grazed the outside of the post there. It looked like a very good attempt, just barely missed.
Yeah, it went high up in the air, so that leads me to believe that it went off the iron. Battle down in the near corner, walking out with it. That is Baxter's shot and covered up by Gabe Harris. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left to go. All NIHL teams are playing their regular season games. Each team is working to collect the points that will help them earn a place in the league's end-of-season tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website and the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Our other broadcasts will be tonight. We have one going on over on the South Rink. That's the 16U matchup at 6:30 tonight. Right after this one, the Pee Wee 12U All-Star game, followed by the Midget 18 and under at 7:10. And then the last game of the night will be on this rink at 8 o'clock. That will be the Bantam 14U matchup. Tune in on the NIHL Facebook page. Collision at center ice. Alderks has to wait. One of his teammates back below the red line. Just playing keep away there at center ice. Able to get it onto the stick of Goldman. Goldman loses it. Katona tries to get it back. He can't. That's Labarenko now. Labarenko takes that one wide on the backhand. Hard drive on the backhand. Centering feed. That's onto the stick of Vanderplas, and it comes out to center ice.
I thought Jackson Aldrich said, hang on here.
Hang on. Tyson Goldman walking in. Goldman in. Backhand, forehand, and the save is made by Gabe Harris. That right pad got that over to the near post and kept that puck out of the net.
I was going to say, I think Jackson Aldrich's here for Team White's been very stellar defensively throughout this whole game. Through the first period, he caught my eye with his neutral zone play, just gets his stick involved there. And on just that recent try for the dark team, he was given no lane to the middle and then went down, sprawled out, and got a stick involved on that centering attempt.
Almost a great chance there for the black team out the other direction. That's Cash Jacob, 2-on-1. Jacob gets it back and tries the short side and misses. Aubrey Abdul-Alim now comes out the other side and throws it through the crease. Comes down to the near side where it's dumped in deep by Lucas Larman. And out with it now is Labarenko again. Labarenko with some speed, trying the other side on his forehand. Cross-ice feed, looking for Cameron Daly. Pass eludes Cameron. Cameron gets it back, though. Pinned up against the boards down there. 5 jerseys down there, 2 on the black team, 3 on the white team. Centering feed by Teresa Huber, and it's covered up by LaBelle.
Yeah, good job to thread the needle there by Huber on that centering pass. That was through a maze of about 3 skaters there at the goal line, able to feed that through in between the circles for a good scoring opportunity.
Yep, we got 3 Winnetka Warriors. We have a member of Rockford and a member of Northbrook out there for the team in black. The 3 green jerseys win the offensive draw. Shot from the point by Ben Andrews doesn't find its way in, and Alex Katona now. Cross ice over to Jack Linehan for Winnetka. Linehan dumps it in deep. First one on it's Carson Baxter. Baxter loses it as we approach the final minute of play here in the second period. Linehan again able to get the pass to Baxter. Baxter centers it. And back out to center ice. That's Daly. Cameron Daly has knocked off the puck. Allie Anderson able to get it out to center ice, but walking right back in with it is Cam Ackeye. Scrum right at the blue line. And it finds its way over to the far side of the ice. Daly will be the first one there. It's chipped up into the black team bench, and we will have a whistle. 37.5 seconds left. Hope you're having fun watching this 10U All-Star matchup here on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. We got a couple people watching, rooting for Rockford. Jessica Guffey rooting for the goal scorer tonight, Jager Guffey. Welcome. Thanks for joining Jarek and I here for the first of 3 on the North Rink. There's 2 games over on the South Rink. The 16U and 18U are playing on the South Rink this evening. 10, 12, and 14 are playing here on the North Rink. On it is Linehan. Linehan walks across the blue line with it. Top of the faceoff dot, rips the shot off, and the left pad save is made by Harris. Puck comes out. Thrown forward, potential breakaway, just eludes Gavin Snyder. Down to 6 seconds left. Snyder tries to center it. He does. Flip shot, score! Is that number? I think it's number 16, Jake Vanderplas. Beautiful feed from Gavin Snyder and Vanderplas. That was just a fantastic stick control there to get that puck and flip it up over the stick side of LaBelle to give the black team a 2-1 lead here is in the final 3 seconds of the period.
Yeah, talk about playing till the whistle, right? I mean, 2.4 seconds left. Puck's down in the far corner of the white team zone, I should say, and then just a beautiful centering pass out in front. And Vanderplas able to just lift one right up over the shoulder and make it a 2-1 game.
I think that was the most impressive part to me, was the way that Vanderplas was able to get control of the puck and flip it up into that top corner all in one motion. You don't see a lot of that at the 10U level. That hand-eye coordination isn't quite where it will be in a year or two. But that was really impressive stick work by Jake Vanderplas of Northbrook. So we're going to go to the third period here with the black team leading the white team 2-1. NIHL players and goalies. NIHL's best flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this promotion from players and fans. All entries are now in, and the public can now vote on weekdays using the NIHL Facebook and Twitter page. The entries are not in, and the public will be able to vote when the entries are in. One player will represent their team in the contest. In the end, there will be a youth and coach winner. They will win prizes for their team and for themselves. Prizes are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey and the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Be sure to make your voice heard as we will see who will be named NIHL's Best Flow 2023. And Jarek, I don't know if you knew this, but it is a scientific fact that good hockey hair makes you faster.
No, that's
Did you know that?
right.
Okay, all right.
Look at all these people who win the Stanley Cups. They always got their playoff beards, their playoff cuts. No, absolutely.
Right, absolutely, yes. A good head of lettuce will make you faster down there on the ice, 100%. We're about ready for third period action. Interesting face-off alignment by the team in white. We do have new goalies for each team. We'll get you who those are here in just a second. That looks for the home team like we find the third goalie. That's Lucas Katona, number 1 of the home Ice Dogs. He'll be out there for the third period. And down to the other side, it's probably Connor Richard. I'll tell you here in a second as Tyson Goldman walks in on the backhand, forehand, right pad save, rebound, tucked in, goal. Cash Jacob cleans up the mess, and it's 2-2.
Oh, man, it was a brilliant right pad save there on the initial try, but just right place, right time for Jacob as he's able to stash home the second try opportunity. And just as this period gets started, we're only 35 seconds in. We got an even all-star game.
Yeah, Team Black scores a goal in the final 3 seconds of the second period. Team White comes back, pots a goal within the first 30 seconds of period number 3. Now, we're going to assume that that's Connor Richard down there because they only have 3 goalies on their roster. He hasn't turned around yet, so I can't see his number, but that's what we're going to go with. White team has it. Gunnar McFerrin now.
Can't lie, Aaron. I'm no designer, but the way those numbers are written on that jersey, just a little gold outline with the black,
Well, it's a tough jersey to read for sure. White team walks across the line with it. That's Alex Katona. Behind the net with it now, taken away, Teresa Huber in that far corner. Centering feed. And the puck is sitting, and the referee lost it.
So a minute old into this period. Got 20 shots on goal here for the team in white, and then 10 shots for the team wearing the black jerseys. Got a face-off coming up here to the far circle of the new netminder.
I think we're getting an update on who that new netminder is. Jarek can give us that information here in just a second.
It'll be Connor Richard. in net here.
Connor Richard, which is what I thought, and the white team scores again. That was Carson Baxter that time. So 2 goals here in about the first 2.5 minutes of the third period gives the white team a 3-2 lead.
Talk about an offensive explosion here all of a sudden. I mean, it was just a matter of time. Talked about the shots on goal, and now it's just about catching up here to the dark team as they've allowed 22 shots now and 3 have found the back of the net.
That is Connor Richard in goal down to our left. He's not wearing the same Winnetka jerseys as his teammates. And it looks like he might be injured here. No, it looks like he's going to be staying in. Yeah, I like what I see there from Gabe Harris coming out and giving him a little stick tap and giving him a little bit of encouragement here after he allows a couple of goals here early in this third period. You like to see that. They're not teammates, but they're teammates tonight.
I know they're just kids and all, but it's just, it shows how they were raised and the kind of character that, these kids have, learned and, built for themselves. And yeah, you like to see that, especially at the 10-year-old level. It's not like these kids have any ill will towards one another.
Right. White team right back on the attack as Carson Baxter, the pass is behind him. Knocked forward. That's Guffey. Guffey walks in. Guffey with the shot. Save made. Rebound. Covered up by Lucas Katona. So that was an opportunity for Jager Guffey. Already has one in this game. Walked down that near side and tried to go near side towards that near post, but kept out nicely by Lucas Katona.
I said there's no ill will, but these are all-stars. There's a competitive edge. I'd expect a big push here coming from the team in the dark jerseys.
There's a huge difference between ill will and wanting to win, right? And when you're out there, you'll want to win, but again, I liked what I saw from those 2 goalies down there to our left. Here comes the white team again. Alex Katona. I feel like I've been saying this all night. Katona on the rush. Black team gets the puck. Katona gets it back, throws it wide of the goal. On the near side with it is the black team. They're able to work it out to center ice. It eludes Lucas Larman. He has to go back and chase it. And Guffey goes down hard in the corner, but bounces right back up. Kept in there by Gavin Snyder. Snyder was the one who made that gorgeous pass ending the second period to give his team a 2-1 lead. At the time, Abdul Aleem tipped away from him. Guffey bumps into Katona. Or excuse me, that's 8. That's Lachlan Vint. That's the other 8. Lachlan Vint now with some speed against his teammate there, Teresa Huber. Puts that one wide of the goal. Yeah, I'm loving the teammates playing against each other and the offensive rush from the forward against his defenseman teammate. I find that to be I find that to be fun. There's Vint, backhands it forward.
That car ride home, though, if you're on the losing side.
That's right.
Careful.
You're gonna get that ability to talk a little smack as Vanderwall on the forecheck for the black team, able to take it away. Walking forward, that's Cam Akai, a little bit away from Cam. Back up towards the point, kept in there by Labarenko. Labarenko takes it down low on the back end. He's looked really fancy on his stick. Got some good moves, tried to center it, looking for Cameron Daly, not able to complete the pass. Behind the net with it now, Jack Linehan. Put forward onto the stick of Cash Jacob, one of the 2 goal scorers here in the third. Jacob with speed. Jacob walks in on the backhand. Good back check by a couple of black jerseys there, most notably Stanislav Labarenko. Pass thrown forward. You got a white jersey and a yellow jersey fighting for the stick, and fighting for the puck, and you could see Allie Anderson throw her head up in the air when she realized what she was doing. She was fighting for the puck with one of her teammates. Again, that white and yellow jersey kind of throwing them off a little bit. Here comes Cam Akai now. Drop pass. Hard backhand goes wide off the stick of Brendan Bertucci over into the near corner. Bertucci has it again. Nice stick work. Bertucci walks out. Backhand save made. Rebound. And Katona is able to keep the puck out of the net. Backhanded back by the far half boards. Shot in. Doesn't make it through. That's Bertucci again on the forehand. Eludes him a little bit, but there's 2 dark jerseys down there. Get some help from Akai. Taken away now by Tyson Goldman. Goldman knocked away. Thrown into the body of Allie Anderson. Anderson has to go back and play it below her own goal line. Tipped away, gets it back though. battling with Cam Ackeye in that far corner, and the white team able to get it up to center ice. Here comes Cash Jacob again with some speed. Jacob walks around. Jacob walks in. Shot. Save made by Connor Richard, but the rebound is tapped home. This time, I think that was Alex Katona who finally got one, and that's 3 goals here in the third period for the white team, and it's 4-2.
Yeah, another goal here in this period for the white team, and coming over to give goalie taps to their netminder as well, as it's been a interesting start here to this period for Connor Richard, as his teammates haven't given him any worse for wear there on the rebound controls, as nobody's been out there in front to help him out.
That first save that he made, though, was a really nice right pad save. But
that's both of these goals he's given up here in this third period. He's made great right pad saves, and then just unfortunately the rebound was in the wrong spot.
There's too many white jerseys in front and not enough black jerseys, and the white team has taken a 4-2 lead with 3 third period goals played forward. That is Gavin Snyder, plays it back for Jager Guffey, and the white team is able to, are they able to work it out? They're not. Puck stays at the near faceoff dot, swept down deep by Cameron Daly. Behind the net, Guffey knocked down, tries to swing the backhand towards the front of the net as he's falling down. Daly turns around and dumps it back in deep. Black team looking to get some offense going here in the third period. Walking out in front, Cameron Daly tripped down again. Or excuse me, that was Guffey tripped down again. Now Cameron Daly was knocked down, and Tyson Goldman has it, and not able to get it out, kept in by the black team, putting a little bit of pressure on here, not able to get a whole lot on goal. There's a tip and a save made by Lucas Katona.
Good save there on a deflection. That one took a funny bounce. Looked like it could have went 5-hole, but was able to bounce right up into that catching mitt.
And the shot from the point taken by number 98 for the Stallions, Holden Kensick. And again, it just found its way towards the goal, and Katona able to follow that bouncing puck and glove it down for a whistle. Draw taken here by Teresa Huber. It's won by the white team, though. White team walks out to center ice with it. Lachlan Vint. Got a lot of Winnetka players out there right now. I see 5 total, 3 in white jerseys, 2 in green jerseys. I think 6 if you count the goalie. Here comes Jackson Alderks for the white team. Puts it forward into the skates of Huber. Down low, Cam Ackeye. Loses it to Drew Ackeye, so they're out there playing each other. We're waiting for this. Lachlan Vint now. Vint walking through some traffic. Vint tries to spin around and gather the puck. He can't, and it's taken away by the black team. Labarenko up along the near side, kept in at the point by Alderks. Alderks dumps it down in deep. We'll try again along the near boards. The white team just hemming him in now. Under 6 minutes here in the third. 4-2, black team with the lead. Now out to center ice is Labarenko, but he loses it. White team takes it right back, walks right back in. Drew Ackeye. Backhanded forward by Cam Ackeye. And they are able to squeak it out to center ice, but Cash Jacob walks right back in. Jacob walks around a defender, and good defense there by Vanderwall to take the puck away from him. Shot, score. That was a pretty pass by Cash Jacob onto the stick of Drew Ackeye, and Drew Ackeye gets the goal, gets the 5th goal here in the game, and the 4th here in the third period for the white team.
Oh, Drew might be getting that bragging rights there on that car ride home against his brother Cam there. Again, good pass from below the goal line, like you mentioned. Threading the needle. We've seen a couple from each team here in this game, so good job passing-wise by both, all-stars, all-star teams here today.
Another goal that you can't really pin on Connor Richard is as Ackeye was standing all alone in front of the net, and all he had to do was put his stick down on the ice and tip it into the net. So 4 goals here in the third period for the white team. This is a 5-2 lead. Guffey down low. Jager Guffey misplays it. Allie Anderson has it. Gets it up to Goldman. They're able to work it out to center ice. Cash Jacob called his name a ton here in the third period. I feel like the puck's been on his stick most of period 3. Allie Anderson down low. Trying to get away from Brendan Bertucci. Fires it up off the near boards. Puck is kept in, put towards the goal, and Lucas Katona is able to smother the rebound, and he'll take a face-off to his left. So we'll have about a, 15-minute break in between games. We've got the 12U matchup coming up here right after this one. Jarek will have the call on that game, and then once that game is over, we'll have the 14U. So stick around for a night of youth hockey here on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. The draw was won by the black team, but the first player on it's Carson Baxter. He comes down 1-on-3 with some speed. Loses the puck, but the puck finds the stick of Cash Casalena, and Casalena absolutely buries that top corner.
Yeah, that was a shot there. He had a lot of room to look at, and then that picked his spot up there in the top left corner and beat Connor Richard there to the blocker side.
And that's just sort of the way this third period is going, right? So the team black playing good defense on Carson Baxter. 3 black jerseys there. Get the puck away from Baxter. It just finds the stick of Casalena, and Casalena just didn't miss on that wrist shot. So that's just sort of the way things have gone here in the final 13 for the team in black, as this was a 2-1 team black lead going into the third period, but it's turned around in a hurry here in the third period. Lachlan Vint now. Vint stops on a dime. It's stick handling, getting the puck out to center ice. On his play, going against his teammate, Teresa Huber. Huber gets the better of it this time. Team white back to Aldurks at the point. Aldurks with the shot, and the glove save made by Connor Richard. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left.
Yeah, I feel good for Connor Richard. Get a couple of saves here for him in this period.
Yeah, for sure. It's always got to feel good to it's I used to be a big golfer when I was younger, and the thing that I loved about golf was that you always made your last shot. That 18th hole, doesn't matter how bad the game was for you always made that last shot. So here's a potential 2-on-1 for the black team. Walking in, shot in. That shot was taken by Labarenko, and the save made by Katona. Kicks it into the corner. He had Guffey with him, decided to take the shot, though, and the save. Again, Katona with that right pad. Battle for it now in the near corner. Walking out with it is the white team. That's Abdul Aleem as the music starts here with about 3 minutes left to go.
Made me jump.
Kept in at the point by Linehan. Linehan walks in. The puck deflects behind the net. We're at the 3-minute mark. Down in that near corner. Swept away, kept in. Collision there in the high slot area. Black team will walk out with it. 3 skaters now. Labarenko down the far side. Fended off the puck by Linehan. And the white team now tipped away, taken right back. Here comes Guffey. Guffey with the shot, deflected down by Gunnar McFerrin. Cam Akai now centers it. There's the shot. It gets through some bodies, ping-pongs through, and doesn't find the back of the net. Somehow Brendan Bertucci got that thing on net through a mass of arms and legs. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Here comes Bertucci again. Takes it wide. Takes the shot. Deflects behind the net. Guffey battling for it behind the net. Labarenko now for the team in black. Has it taken away by Abdul Aleem. Up forward to Goldman. Goldman tries the self-pass, can't complete the self-pass, and it's kept in by the team in black. That's Cam Akai. Pass ahead, shot save made by Katona off the stick of Guffey. The puck is still loose in the slot area, and Abdul Aleem comes out with it. That stayed out of the net. Abdul Aleem tries to go around Labarenko and is knocked hard into the boards, and we're going to have a penalty called here, I believe, on the black team. Number 7, Labarenko is going to be going to the box. He's trying to get over to the bench, but the official got him.
Gotta love the little slyness in him. He knows what he did.
Yeah, tried to get himself over to the bench there, but yeah, he collided with Aubrey Abdul Aleem, put Abdul Aleem into the boards, and he can't do that at the 10U level. So the white team will have a power play here with 94 seconds left and a 6-2 lead. So it's 2-1. Team Black when the third period started. Team White is opened things up in the third. Save made on the shot from the point. Connor Richard makes that save. Allie Anderson fired that shot off. Draw to the left now. That's Carson Baxter on the draw for Team White. And Vanderplas for Team Black. Down low, Aldurks centering feed looking for Baxter. Kept in by Aldurks. Called his name earlier as somebody that you were impressed with. He did a nice job pinching there, keeping his team at least in the offensive zone here. As that puck gets underneath Allie Anderson. No icing. Lachlan Vint misplays the puck. The shot in, and he's saved made by Lucas Katona. Katona did a nice job saving his defense. There's the puck got knocked away from Lachlan Vint.
Seems like a lot of these tries here in this third period for the Black team at the very least have been almost like deflection tries, whether it bounces off the ice or rides up somebody's stick. Good job here to make these saves.
I mean, the idea of putting the puck towards the net and good things happen, that's a real thing. And that one finds Katona again, and I think that's between. Nope, Katona was able to get that into his glove. I thought maybe that had squirted into his pads, but pretty heady work by Lucas Katona here. Those deflections, those bouncing pucks, those are the hardest ones to save, and he's been able to get his glove on it here, really at every instance here in the third period. As we approach the final minute, or we're under the final minute, 47 seconds left. On the puck with it is Teresa Huber. Loses it to Katona, Alex Katona on the far wing. Tipped forward. Pass thrown through by Cash Jacob behind the net. Jacob gets it back in the paint area. On his stick again. And shoot, he can't. That score, wow. Katona roof job from a bad angle. Buries that, the power play goal. And it's 7-2.
Yeah, that was another wicked shot there. Short side angle, just able to get it up over that glove side shoulder of Richard. And a 7th spot here. The extra point is good for the team in white here tonight.
The second goal of the game for Alex Katona, the forward from the home, I guess you could say, Vernon Hills Ice Dogs. The final 14 seconds. Teams are out there at even strength, so it's going to be a 7-2 final. And this was a 2-1 game 13 minutes ago. On favor of the team in black. This white team has put 6 goals on the board in the third period, and that will do it. Let's take a quick look at the goal scorers. First goal of the game at the 7:09 mark of the first period. That was Jager Guffey. And at the 8:25 mark of the second period, Drew Ackeye would pick up his first goal of the game. With 2 seconds left in the second period, Jake Vanderplas would score to give the black team a 2-1 lead, and then the floodgates opened in the third period. 30 seconds into the period, Cash Jacob would score for the white team. About a minute later, Carson Baxter. About 3.5 minutes later, Alex Katona would pick up his first of the third period. Once again, Drew Ackeye, his second goal of the game at the 5:18 mark. About a minute after that, Cash Casalino would score, and then with 20 seconds left, Alex Katona would pick up his second. So a lot of exciting action in game number 1, the 10Us. You can see them, again, those bus rides home and that first practice, is going to be a lot of fun, I think, for these teams that emerged victorious, as they'll have those bragging rights for at least a day, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Right.
Thanks for bringing me along for the ride as well, Aaron. It's nice. First little opportunity back here this season comes at the All-Star game, so I appreciate you. It was fun watching these kids play. 10U, good sportsmanship from both sides. We saw the support for the goaltender, Richard, down on our left. That was nice to see. And a lot of good hockey players down on both sides of this team. A lot of stick handling, able to get good shots off, elevate the puck. Like what I've seen from these kids here.
We're going to see more of it here in about 15 or 20 minutes as the 12U Pee-wees will take the ice. Jarek will have the call for that one. I will be running camera and being his analyst for that one. So stick around for game number 2 here on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. It will be the Pee-wee 12U Premier Select